Now, I have certain feelings about that phrase, just that black and white idea that it's either one person or the other person, to which Lily Allen said, "Oh, really? Well, I have a whole album about this concept." Hi, I'm Vicky. I'm a therapist. I love talking about pop music. Welcome to episode 9 of my Lily Allen discovery journey. As you may already know, I have been moving backwards through Lily Allen's discography. And today I am listening to her 2009 album, It's Not Me, It's You, for the first time. I do know this song. But I purposely actually have not listened to it since starting the Lily Allen discovery journey because I want to sort of do this in order and now sort of hear it in the context of this album. I am so curious to hear what 2009 Lily Allen has to say. It's so cool to have an artist that you like. I mean, I guess usually this happens in the other direction where you've heard the stuff they've already put out and you get excited about new music. I mean, that's the feeling I have now. I feel like I am gonna discover an album I haven't heard before. I'm so excited. This album seems to be a fan favorite. So let's get into it. Take us back to 2009. This music. So you've got a prescription and that makes it legal. And I find the excuses overwhelmingly feeble. You go to the doctor, you need pills for sleeping. Well, if you can convince him, then I guess that's not cheating. So your daughter's depressed, we'll get her straight on the Prozac. But little do you know, she already takes crack. Why can't we all just be honest, admit to ourselves that everyone's on it, from grown politicians to young adolescents, prescribing themselves antidepressants. But how can we start to tackle the problem if you don't put your hands up and admit that you're on them? The kids are in danger, they're all getting habits, 'cause from what I can see, everyone's having. I just love the background music on this. Oh my god, I love this. is very Lily Allen, isn't it, this line?
Why can't we all just be honest? Admit to ourselves that everyone's on it. From grown politicians to young adolescents, prescribing themselves antidepressants. And how can we start to tackle the problem if you don't put your hands up and admit that you're on move? The kids are in danger, they're all getting habits. 'Cause from what I can see, everyone's had it. Everyone's had it. Everyone's had it. Everyone's had it.
Okay, so it's not me, it's you, society, for behaving in a certain way and being in complete denial about being part of the problem. Fair enough. This, how quickly and easily we sort of jump to, okay, here's the quick fix, here's the medication, whereas depression is usually something much more complex, and for some people a sort of combination of treatments that maybe includes some medication, has proven to be helpful. But I think she's really critiquing that sort of the assumption of that this is the solution. She's critiquing the denial. She's critiquing the justifications, it's legal or it's for sleeping. She's critiquing the consequences that maybe we are denying, and also critiquing the lack of accountability. Very Lily Allen. Actually, kind of Jesus, right? She does a little bit of social critique in Jesus as well. Great start. Okay, The Fear has been a highly recommended. I'm really, really curious to hear this one.
I wanna be rich and I want lots of money. I don't care about clever, I don't care about funny. I want loads of clothes and fuck loads of diamonds. I heard people die while they're trying to find them. And I'll take my clothes off and it will be shameless, 'cause everyone knows that's how you get famous. I'll look at the sun and I'll look in the mirror. I'm on the right track, yeah, I'm on to a winner. I don't know what's right and what's real anymore. And I don't know how I'm meant to feel anymore. When do you think it will all become clear? 'Cause I'm being taken over by the fear. Life's about film stars and less about mothers. It's all about fast cars and cussing each other. But it doesn't matter, 'cause I'm packing plastic. And that's what makes my life so fucking fantastic.
Oh,
And I
very
am a
paralyzed.
weapon of massive consumption. And it's not my fault, it's how I'm programmed to
shivers up.
function. I look at the sun and I look in the mirror. I'm on the right track, yeah, we're on to a winner. I don't know what's right and what's real anymore. And I don't know how I'm meant to feel anymore. When do you think it will all become clear? 'Cause I'm being taken over by the fear.
2009, baby.
Forget about guns and forget ammunition, 'cause I'm killing them all on my own little mission. Now I'm not a saint, but I'm not a sinner, and everything's cool as long as I'm getting thinner. I don't know what's right and what's real anymore. And I don't know how I'm meant to feel anymore. When do you think it
Yeah. Still relevant in 2026. All of it. I don't think any of this has ever stopped being relevant. Yeah, if you crave fame enough, you're not, you don't care what you have to do in order to get there. Until, of course, you lose yourself and lose touch with your values, what truly, truly matters to you. This is amazing that she names that it's fear driven. We can sort of easily see it as you're running towards something, like you're running towards the goal of the fame or the fuckloads of diamonds, amazing, or the money. But it's a fear. It's like you're running away from something more so than running towards something. So it's like, what are you scared of? What are you actually avoiding here? Yeah, the underappreciated maybe members of society, teachers, mothers, these lyrics. This is so good. It's not my fault. It's not me. It's you. It's society. Again, it's how I'm programmed to function. It is really, really hard to not be influenced by the messages that are everywhere in what you see and what you consume, and the people that you interact with have internalized these messages, so it influences how they interact with you. Oh, yeah. Wow. I think I've said this about multiple of her older songs, that sense of it's still relevant. She taps into something that is unfortunately a deep rooted societal issue. Well done, Lily. Not fair. Okay, one of you gave me like this short little cheat sheet, just like 2 or 3 words about every song, just so I'm aware. And the note about this song is bed skills, smiley face. Okay.
Oh, he treats me with respect. He says he loves me all the time. He calls me 15 times a day. He likes to make sure that I'm fine. You know, I've never met a man who's made me feel quite so secure. He's not like all them other boys. They're all so dumb and immature. There's just one thing that's getting in the way. When we go up to bed, you're just not good. It's such a shame. I look into your eyes. I want to get to know you. And then you make this noise and it's so apparent it's all over. It's not fair and I think you're really mean. I think you're really mean. I think you're really mean. Oh, you're supposed to care, but you never make me scream.
Oh.
You never make me scream. Oh, it's not fair and it's really not okay.
It's not.
It's really not okay. It's really not okay. Oh, you're supposed to care, but all you do
Oh.
is yeah, all you do is
No. Not good.
I lie here in the wet patch in the middle of the bed. I'm feeling pretty damn hard done by. I spent ages giving head. Then I remember all the nice things that you've ever said to me. Maybe I'm just overreacting. Maybe you're the one for me. There's just
Maybe.
something that's getting
Probably
in the
not.
way. When we go up to bed, you're just not good. It's such a shame. I look
My
into
God.
your eyes. I want to get to know you. And then you make this noise and it's apparent it's all over.
I can't believe
It's not fair.
her
I think
honesty.
you're really mean. I think you're really mean. I think you're really mean. Oh, you're supposed to care, but you never make me scream. You never make me scream. Oh, it's not fair and it's really not okay. It's really not okay.
Repeats it 3 times. It's really not okay.
But all you do is take. Yeah, all you do is take.
It's very catchy though.
There's just one thing that's getting in the way. When we go up to bed, you're just no good. It's such a shame. I look into your eyes. I want to get to know you. And then you make this noise and it's apparent it's all over.
gonna be stuck in my head. Thank you, Lily.
You never make me scream. Oh, it's not fair and it's really not okay. It's really not okay. It's really not okay. Oh, you're supposed to care, but all you do is take. Yeah, all you do is take.
Oh my god, this is my favorite so far. You know what? The song Latecomer from Sheezus happens to be my favorite song on that album. Is an amazing follow-up to this. This is brilliant. Again, I'm so glad she's talking about these things. Caring is not just saying that you care. It's not just saying that you love the other person. It's about your actions. It's about genuinely hearing what the other person wants and acting on that. If you genuinely care, if their desires truly matter enough to you, make an effort, no? Look, everyone who wants to scream should get to scream. That's the rule, honestly. She's getting in her head, she's sort of doubting, like, is this a good enough reason to not be happy in this relationship? I mean, that's a personal decision. You know, how important is it to you? I think maybe this is talked about more now, but I love that in 2009, she was already raising what is a very real sort of social messaging around men versus women, what you're sort of allowed to demand or what you're overreacting to be demanding. I'm like kind of mad that I know this is going to be stuck in my head. Like, I just know it. And I'm kind of mad about it. But also, I'm gonna have fun singing it to myself. 22. I guess she was 22 when she wrote this album.
When she was 22, the future looked bright. But she's nearly 30 now, and she's out every night.
Oh my god, this production.
I see that look in her face. She's got that look in her eye. She's thinking, how did I get here? I'm wondering why. It's sad, but it's true. How society says her life is already over. There's nothing to do and there's nothing to say. Until the man of her dreams comes along, picks her up and puts her over his shoulder. It seems so unlikely in this day and age. She's got an alright job, but it's not a career. Whenever she thinks about it, it brings her to tears. 'Cause all she wants is a boyfriend. She gets one night stands. She's thinking, how did I get here? I'm doing all that I can. It's sad, but it's true. How society says her life is already over.
At
There's nothing
30.
to do and there's nothing to say. Until the man of her dreams comes along, picks her up and puts her over his shoulder. It seems so unlikely in this day and age.
Ah. Oh my god. I love all the musical interludes so far. They channel the playful energy.
It's sad, but it's true. How society says her life is already over. There's nothing to do and there's nothing to say. Until the man of her dreams comes along, picks her up and puts her over his shoulder. It seems so unlikely in this day and age.
The carefree, joyous music and and the depressing lyrics together. Oh, 30 without a man. Yeah, her life is definitely over. She needs a man to fix her. Once again, social commentary. So there really is this theme, it's not me, it's you. It's the external, the context in which we live in, and the sort of messages that we get that are not coming from us. It's not our authentic voice that genuinely needs or wants these sort of things, but it's more so the message that, like, you should have a career, not a job. You should have a boyfriend, not one night stands. And she really names it. She says, yeah, society says her life is already over. It kills me how she delivers this social commentary with the cheerful melodies and production and her sweet young Lily voice. I'm curious to hear in All Right Still, her first album, what her voice sounds like. I could say. Older in the way that matters, like emotionally older. being able to say, I'm only insert your age when you are at your age, I find really powerful. I mean, it reminds me of when she wrote, I'm only 3 in the song 3, because by definition, the age we're at is the oldest we've only been. So there are a lot of reasons to think of it as actually being a lot or the sort of the most. But to be able to step outside of yourself and recognize, like, I'm only where I am, there's actually more to learn, more ways to grow, not just time-wise, but mentally. And it gives more perspective to the song 22, where I think it actually shows her ability to look ahead and to sort of see what the future could look like. A breakup song where you just have those realizations of how, with hindsight, you can see how you actually felt. You're not afraid to admit and be honest with yourself about how you actually felt in the relationship. And there's something funny about I could say. Lily Allen's whole thing is like, I do say. It's not even like I might or I could, but like she does. She just says what's on her mind. Right. I could say, I could lie, but I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be honest. Back to the Start is about her sister.
Look like you were having such fun. You always were and you always will be the taller and the prettier one. People seem to love you, they gravitate towards you. That's why I started to hate you so much, and I just completely ignored you. So evil with my constant invasions, but you made it so easy for me. You'd always rise to the occasion. I'd always pull you up on every stupid thing that you said, but I found it so entertaining messing around with your head.
Taking accountability. Catchy chorus as well. Really having
this
fun with
is
the
not
production.
just a song. I intend to put these words into action.
That's amazing.
I hope that it sums up the way that I feel to your satisfaction. I don't know why I felt the need to keep it up, but I'm so wrong. It's all my fault. I'm sorry, you did absolutely nothing wrong. I don't know why I felt the need to drag it out for all these years. All the pain I've caused you, the constant flowing of the tears. Believe me when I say that I cannot apologize enough when all you ever wanted from me was a token of my love. And if it's not too late, could you please find it deep within your heart to try and go back to the start?
This is maybe the most important part of all of this. But even being able to express this is accountability. She's taking ownership of her own comparison, her own jealousy. And again, maybe there was a social element contributing to that, like how other people treat your sibling will naturally have an impact on how you feel in comparison, just because of the setup. But she's reflected on this. She can sort of see the link, how one thing led to another, and ultimately it was her own sort of jealous feelings that she had been feeding for so long. When she really took the time to think about it, she's like, why am I really doing this? Like, is this really worth it? Incredible to be able to say this at 22. And something I love when there's a really catchy pop music chorus with a really important message. A part of me kind of hopes that there are people in the world that will get this stuck in their head in a way where they internalize, because this is almost a template for how to take accountability and how to apologize and initiate a repair, a reconciliation in a relationship. So this is really cool. Another super, super catchy chorus. It's just being honest again. There can sometimes, in a weird sort of way, hating on someone, being jealous of someone, being angry with someone can, in a weird way, give us a sort of satisfaction in some way or another. So very cool that at 22, she was aware of this and able to articulate it. Never gonna happen.
I don't wanna hurt you, cause I don't think it's a virtue, but you and I have come to our end. Believe me when I tell you that I never wanna see you again. And please can you stop calling, cause it's getting really boring, and
This
I've told you I
production
don't
is
wanna be friends.
epic.
Believe me when I tell you that I never wanna see you again.
Oh my god, I love
How
this.
on earth could I be any more obvious? It never really did, and now it's never gonna happen with the two of us. I don't understand what it is that you're chasing after, but it makes me really sad to hear you sound so desperate. It just makes it harder. I can see how it's confusing. It could be considered using when I call you up straight out of the blue. But I don't understand what else a girl in my position's to do. Now I know you feel betrayed, but it's been weeks since I got laid. This doesn't mean that I don't think you're a fool, but I don't understand what else a girl in my position's to do. How on earth could I be any more obvious? It never really did, and now it's never gonna happen with the two of us. I don't understand what it is that you're chasing after, but it makes me really sad to hear you sound so desperate. It just makes it harder. I know it's rather ugly, cause I know that you still love me, and this isn't any kind of excuse. But I don't love you.
Just being clear.
I don't love you. How on earth could I be any more obvious? It never really did, and now it's never gonna happen with the two of us. I don't understand what it is that you're chasing after, but it makes me really sad to hear you sound so desperate. It just makes it harder.
The way the sound starts off takes me to this imagery of like a little Italian or Southern European sort of street where you're sitting having a nice summer evening dinner and some musicians come up and they start playing a song. It might even be a sort of love song, romantic song, trying to get you in the mood to maybe give them some money, or just they see a nice couple and they want to play a nice song. And so I'm expecting this really romantic, genuine, sort of summer evening, beautiful song. And then we get this song. And I love that contrast. I love that. How on earth could I be any more obvious? I'm being so clear, okay? To be fair, she is. I don't love you. I know that you still love me. I would ideally like you to not sound so desperate because it's kind of impacting me. It's making it a little harder for me. It's been weeks since I've got laid. I don't understand what else I'm supposed to do. I've laid it all out on the table. It's clear. Isn't it clear? Like, isn't that clear to you? Okay, I guess I can see how it might be a little confusing. I think the only reason it's confusing is because emotions are involved. In theory, what she has laid out, in her list of here's what's going on. If neither people are in love, then yeah, why not? But this poor guy still really wants to be with her. Something tells me this is not the same person as in the song Not Fair. Otherwise, why would she be going through all this trouble and wanting to deal with the desperation and this sort of messiness? This is a classic Lily. Honesty. Oh my god, I think this is one of my favorites. Okay, F You. What a classic. I actually did not know that this is about George W. Bush.
Look inside your tiny mind, then look a bit harder. 'Cause we're so uninspired, so sick and tired of all the hatred you harbor. So you say it's not okay to be gay, well I think you're just evil. You're just some racist who can't tie my laces. Your point of view is medieval. Not how you find it. Do you really enjoy living a life that's so hateful? 'Cause there's a hole where your soul should be. You're losing control of it, and it's really distasteful.
Iconic chorus. Remember the little voice.
You say you think we need to go to war. Well, you're already in one. 'Cause it's people like you that need to get slew. No one wants your opinion. Hate
Flawless perfection. This is the definition of a perfect chorus, brilliantly constructed, brilliantly delivered. The guts to sing this repeatedly to such a high profile figure. You're speaking English and yet still somehow you're not making sense. Yes, what a jab. 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 It's just so well done. I don't know if I'd ever sat down with the lyrics and sort of fully appreciate it. Like, what a great first line. Just A plus. This is an A plus song. It just is. It's undeniable. Who'd have known?
It's 5 o'clock in the morning. The conversation got boring. You said you'd go into bed soon, so I snuck off to your bedroom. And I thought I'd just wait there until I heard you come up the stairs. And I pretended I was sleeping, and I was hoping you were creeping with me. Put your arm around my shoulder, and it was if the room got colder. And we moved closer in together and started talking about the weather. You said tomorrow would be fun, and we could watch a place in the sun. I didn't know where this was going when you kissed me. Are you mine? Are you mine? 'Cause I stay here all the time, watching telly, drinking wine. Who'd have known? Who'd have known? When you flash up on my phone, I no longer feel alone. No longer feel alone. I haven't left you for days now, and I'm becoming amazed how you're quite affectionate in public. In fact, your friend said it made her feel sick. And even though it's moving forward, there's just the right amount of awkward. And today
I like
you
that line.
accidentally called me baby. Are you mine? Are you mine? 'Cause I stay
Cute.
here all the time, watching telly, drinking wine. Who'd have known? Who'd have known? When you flash up on my phone, I no longer feel alone. Let's just stay, let's just stay. I wanna lie in bed all day. We'll be laughing all the way. You told your friends, they all know we exist, but we're taking it slow.
We exist.
Now let's just see how we go. Let's see how we go.
I think we had more musical interludes in 2009, didn't we? Time to just take it all in a little bit.
Are you mine? Are you mine? 'Cause I stay here all the time, watching telly, drinking wine. Who'd have known? Who'd have known? When you flash up on my phone, I no longer feel alone. Let's just stay, let's just stay. I wanna lie in bed all day. We'll be laughing all the way. You told your friends, they all know we exist, but we're taking it slow. Now let's just see how we go. Let's see how we go.
The nerves of that early relationship feeling of you sort of don't know what's going to happen next. Are you mine? There's a little bit of anxiety, the pleasant surprise that ooh, like maybe it's getting a bit more serious, getting more validation in this way. Love this line, this idea that yeah, a little bit of awkwardness is totally natural and let's embrace it. Why not? Something tells me she has moved away from both the fear guy and the never gonna happen guy, and she's starting something new here. Okay, Chinese is about her mother. Hmm.
I see you from the sky, and I wonder how long it'll take me to get home. I wait for an hour or so at the carousel. I have a cigarette to pass the time, 'cause the traffic's hell. I don't want anything more than to see your face when you open the door. You make me beans on toast and a nice cup of tea, and we'll get a Chinese and watch TV. Tomorrow we'll take the dog for a walk, and in the afternoon then maybe we'll talk. I'll be exhausted, so I'll probably sleep, and we'll get a Chinese and watch TV.
The way that melody resolves just shows how much that means to her.
Wipe the tears from my eyes, and you say that all that it takes is a phone call. I cry at the thought of being alone, and then I wonder how long it'll take till I'm home again. I don't want anything more than to see your face when you open the door. You make me beans on toast and a nice cup of tea, and we'll get a
So
Chinese
British.
and watch TV. Tomorrow we'll take the dog for a walk, and in the afternoon then maybe we'll talk. I'll be exhausted, so I'll probably sleep, and we'll get a Chinese and watch TV. I know it doesn't seem so fair, but I'll send you a postcard when I get there. I don't want anything more than to see your face when you open the door. You make me beans on toast and a nice cup of tea, and we'll get a Chinese and watch TV. Tomorrow we'll take the dog for a walk, and in the afternoon then maybe we'll talk. I'll be exhausted, so I'll probably sleep, and we'll get a Chinese and watch TV.
Love the melody on that line. If this is about her mother, she's really lucky to have what sounds like a really a safe, secure relationship with her mother. And there is some guilt, perhaps, that she has to travel and she has to, do this back and forth. But I love how the song is structured because the bridge captures the traveling. Also at the start, she's kind of flying in from being away. But ultimately, what we keep coming back to is the safety of the chorus and of this line. Just love how she sings it.
We'll get a Chinese and watch TV.
It's the little things. It's the everyday sort of small things that you do together that you connect over that feels safe, especially when you go out into the world, maybe do other things, have to travel, have to face challenges, maybe more challenging, more complex relationships, to have a relationship where you can come back and just do these things and feel safe to do them is really, really special. Okay, him as in capital H him. My cheat sheet says questions the existence of a higher being.
Would you please take me away from this place? I cannot bear to see the look upon your faces. And if there is some kind of God, do you think he's pleased? When he looks down on us, I wonder what he sees. Do you think he'd think the things we do are a waste of time? Maybe he'd think that we are getting on just fine. Do you think he's skin or financially secure? And come election time, I wonder who he'd vote for.
Wait, these are really good questions. Wow.
Do you think he'd drive in his car without insurance?
Oh my
Now,
God.
is he interesting or do you think he bores?
These are
Do you think
very
his
good
favorite
questions.
type of human is Caucasian? Do you reckon he's ever been done for tax evasion? Do you think he's any good at remembering people's names? Do you think he's ever taken smack or cocaine? I don't imagine he's ever been suicidal. His favorite band is Creedence Clearwater Revival. Ever since he
Oh
can
my
remember,
God, these
people have died in
reflections.
his good name. Long before last September, long before hijacking planes, he's lost the will, he can't decide, he doesn't know who's right or wrong. But there's one thing that he's sure of, this has been going on too long.
Then why doesn't he stop it? Another question. Very cool.
Ever since he can remember, people have died in his good name. Long before last September, long before hijacking planes, he's lost the will, he can't decide, he doesn't know who's right or wrong. But there's one thing that he's sure of, this has been going on too long.
This is a fascinating song questioning, is there a God and what is he like? And also, is there a part of us that would like to project our own opinions onto God, sort of imagine God having a similar opinion? Okay, my bias is I've just come freshly off spending months deep diving into the album Lux by Rosalia. I have made a deep dive going really into the lyrics, the philosophies, her descriptions of God. What is God? Is it the light? Is it the truth? Is it the universe? Is it something that maybe we contain within us? So if you want to join me as I nerd out about that album and the absolute brilliance and depth of it, along with sort of some of these questions, I will link in the description below my Luke's deep dive. I'd love it if you check it out. Sometimes I just love really getting into music and digesting and analyzing, sometimes over analyzing and discussing it with you. So I will link it, check it out, let me know what you think. I love to think about this kind of stuff. This is fascinating. If he would bore us, then why do we even care? You know, it's like every question has like follow-up questions. If we think of a human driving without insurance, maybe that's a sign of just being really, really confident in your power and sort of maybe even not caring about consequences or thinking that consequences can't touch you. So in a way, this is a kind of godlike thing for a human to be doing, isn't it? He doesn't know who's right or wrong. It's fascinating because religion, which we could argue is a human construct, does usually have very clear ideas about what is right or wrong. But that gets you thinking, like, is that just the humans deciding that randomly? Why? To control people, to keep people in a society, to support us, to live more peacefully? Because how do you know what God himself, herself has said is right or wrong? How do you know that God even knows what is right or wrong? Yeah, it's a long-standing question. Why do bad things happen? Why do innocent people get killed, sometimes in the name of God? How do you reconcile that with the idea of an all-loving God? Again, really fascinating, because humans really sometimes can use their religion or their beliefs almost as if they're God sent to sort of explain who they're voting for, or politicians will use it to like justify their beliefs. But like, when did God ever announce like what political party is like the valid one, you know? Hilarious. Hilarious, because this might, of course, influence God's view of humans who are skint versus financially secure. It might influence his behavior, sort of what he chooses or doesn't choose to do in response to humans. This is really, really interesting as well, because if you step outside of yourself and just like observe yourself, and you sort of try to access maybe not a godlike perspective, but certainly an unbiased or external to you perspective, and check in with yourself and ask, what is a waste of time? What things that you're doing actually need to be prioritized versus maybe you could do less of and still be okay, if not better. Pleading, when you're miserable in your situation. A lot of people do use the idea of God as that coping mechanism, to think that there is a force that could take us away from our problems, to make us feel better. She's hilarious. I love this song. She's deep. Lily goes deep. Okay, last song, He Wasn't There, I believe about her father. Interesting, given the context with Chinese.
He wasn't there when I needed him. No, he was never around. His reputation was preceding him, and he was out on the town. It didn't matter if he let me down. I didn't care about the lies. Now all I knew was that he loved me very much. He was my hero in disguise. I'm so pleased I never gave up on him. Oh, well, you wouldn't believe some of the things that he did. And everyone said you have to give him some time. And I'm glad that I gave it to him, 'cause now everything's fine. Now you see, I never thought you'd be a constant person in my life, and I don't think that you would be if you'd have stayed with your ex-wife. I know you wouldn't, but there is no need to apologize, because I know you'll always love me very much. You are my hero in disguise. I'm so pleased I never gave up on him. Oh, well, you wouldn't believe some of the things that he did. And everyone said you have to give him some time. And I'm glad that I gave it to him, 'cause now everything's fine. You might have thought you
Everything is
didn't
fine.
teach me much, but you taught me right from wrong. And it was when you didn't keep in touch, well, it taught me to be strong.
Wow.
And just in case you ever thought I wouldn't change you for the world, because I know you always love me very much. I'll always be your little girl. I'm so pleased I never gave up on him. Oh, well, you wouldn't believe some of the things that he
Look, do I believe her that everything is fine? Do I believe anyone who tells me that any relationship with their parents is totally, completely, perfectly fine always? No, I don't. I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't. This is a complex relationship with her father if it is about her father. And yes, complex sometimes means there are pros and cons. You learn something from every relationship. Having an absent father, whether it is physically absent and or emotionally absent, can mean you drew on other resources and found strength, maybe independence, resilience in certain ways. Whereas on the flip side, you could say that an overly attentive father or parent could lead to underdeveloped independence in other ways. This is so natural to yeah to love your father. It's very natural to be born into the world and to depend on your parents and to have love and care even in a very complex dynamic. This does make me wonder what those things are. I know you wouldn't, but there's no need to apologize. Yes, what do you do? This is a great question. What do you do if your parent that you do have a complex relationship with is never able to, or just does not ever apologize or make an effort to resolve the issues in that relationship? How do you get to that place where you acknowledge your hurt and your pain, but you find some way, some resilience to move forward without the apology, like to reach that place of acceptance that I'm ultimately not going to get what I fully need. I can do my best to work with what I am able to get and maybe ask for what I am able to get. But ultimately, how can you move forward as okay as possible, as strong and resilient as possible, get to that point where maybe you don't need an apology. You kind of do need it emotionally, but that lack doesn't hold you back and you are still able to move forward in the healthiest way possible. Fascinating in the context of it's not me, it's you. Because yeah, parents have a certain responsibility. As parents, it's not the child's responsibility to make sure they're parented as well as possible when they're little. How can they possibly do that? I'm only 3, you know? So that's fair to a certain extent. Like hold your parents accountable. But something does sound like she's kind of reached an okay place. Maybe not everything is fine, but she seems at peace with the relationship now. Guys, I love this. I feel like I had multiple favorite songs. The next album is All Right Still. I will try to not make you wait as long for that one. Thank you for your patience if you've been waiting for this one. I'm gonna see how I feel, and what I might do is a sort of discussion video, wrap-up video when we've reached the end of the journey, rather than do one for this album and All Right Still, although I'm gonna digest this one, kind of see how I feel. But in any case, definitely there is a reaction to All Right Still coming at some point once I have digested this a little bit more. Also, let me know if there are things that I've missed, like any more context or music videos, or there may be bonus tracks. Like, don't hesitate to be vocal in the comments about what you would like to see more of Lily Allen wise. Wow, she's just really good. Wise beyond her years. Oh, loved this one. If you haven't checked out my other Lily Allen videos, I will link the full playlist in the description below, and I will also link my Looks by Rosalia deep dive in case you want to reflect more on these sorts of hymn questions. I love this Lily Allen discovery journey, and I'm so just excited to be doing this with you. So truly, truly thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. And I will see you soon.